Hello again. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Today we're going to talk about 20 ideas to perk up your patio. Things that, once your patio is built, you go, I kind of like my patio to be a little cooler, a little more useful. So let's go through these 20 things. First, and the most obvious, is a dining room table set because, you've created this wonderful patio. Hopefully you have some shade over it. So let's create some place where you can sit and enjoy the view, enjoy good company. Lots of different combinations of dining room tables out there. Tables for 4, 6, 8, all kinds of stuff. Next one, how about a little smaller? Just you and your special someone. Just someplace so you can kind of drink some coffee, read a book. I call these cafe table sets. So they need a little less space and a much less expensive set of furniture. So think about adding a little cafe table set. Next on that list are couches. Let's really get comfortable. Put on a couch and an end table out there to really get comfortable and stay out there a while. Again, best someplace to get some shade from the house or a shade structure or umbrellas, and we will talk about umbrellas later. And if you have a couch, maybe add a fire pit table. Generally run off propane tanks. These give a little bit of warmth, not a huge amount, but still some really wonderful ambiance, a nice little focal point. Some of them are useful as tables as well. I love putting outdoor rugs, especially if it's already covered by a solid top shade structures. You don't really have to worry about the rain. Outdoor rugs are a really cool feature to put on those patios. Which leads me to this particular one, where we have both the dining room table, the outdoor rug, and a fireplace. Now you can either do wood or propane. It really depends, or natural gas rather. It really depends on where you live and what the building codes are. But this creates some wonderful warmth. You can also do these small little fireplace kits just to burn a little wood outside. These self-contained units, they sell them at Costco and Lowe's. Even chimeneas are kind of nice. If you're going to have a fireplace, why not put an outdoor TV over that? With wireless technology now, it's so easy to add TVs to outdoor spaces. TVs are really fun, especially again with all that wireless technology that we now have, so you don't have to run all kinds of funny cables to get out there. Another variation on the couch are lounge chairs. Soak up some rays out there. Here's an example of a lounge chair with a chimney, so you can also soak up a little warmth from the fireplace. But these are kind of really, again, comfortable. You want to get comfortable out there. As I mentioned earlier, patio umbrellas. Now, I love these kind of umbrellas. These are called cantilever umbrellas. So they have their own base and they kind of cantilever over the patio set. Some are really big. 10-foot cantilever umbrellas are great for even dining room table areas. A much simpler way to spruce up a patio, or perk it up as I like to call, are pots. Oh, container gardens are so much fun. I love to do the kinds with succulents in them. Bright, shiny, colorful pots are neat. You can also throw some swings on there. Now, some of these are built-in swings, but they also sell the kind that are portable and are really kind of fun to kind of slowly rock back and forth. Benches are kind of neat. All kinds of different benches. Don't forget those cushions if you're going to do a bench. And one of the most obvious ways to perk up a patio are water fountains. Now, some of these are simple, like that one. This one's a big one, this big old honking dolphin one. Again, it's still something that, you bring in, you plug in. It's got its own self-contained motor, much simpler than a water feature. By the way, hit that like button if you are enjoying this video. Now, a variation on the water fountain is a rain chain. Oh, if you have gutters, this is always fun because these actually make a little musical sound when the water's coming down at night, during the day when it's raining. Kind of a fun. So try out a rain chain. Wind sculptures are fun for adding some kinetic energy right next to your patio. By the way, there are links in the comment section for a lot of these different items that you are seeing. A portable barbecue. Now, I have another video that you might have seen, which is all about outdoor kitchens and all kinds of stuff. For this video, I'm just talking about portable little barbecues like this one for putting on the patio. Really kind of fun to give some cooking out there. And one of the more obvious ones is garden art. There is an infinite variety of garden art you can put right there in the garden, right next to your patio. Create some special ambiance in that area. Some are simple, some are funny. Hey, how about a Bigfoot in your patio? Just kind of silly. But most of the time, they're generally small, simple little ones that just add some ambiance right next to your patio. Speaking of a little silly, Why not a garden train? Do you love trains? They make outdoor garden train sets. These are very, very cool. Great little hobby. This is my personal bird feeder. I love this bird feeder. I have it right next to my patio, right in front of my patio window, so I can see this from my desk. And this is kind of a fun one. And again, there's a link in the video description. It's just you scoop it and you stick it right in, and it kind of is self-feeding. But bird feeders are fun. They're kind of like outdoor aquariums because you watch all these birds bouncing around. Another type is wall art. If you have walls or fences around your patio, mount some art on it. There is a huge variety of cool arts to break up those big walls. Not very expensive, easy to mount on, especially with wood fences. And hey, if you have a lot of stuff outside, maybe put a little shed in the side. This was actually a greenhouse for starting those seedlings. And finally, the best way to perk up a patio, put a jacuzzi on it. Really, really kind of nice. Just kind of run that power out there. You can even build a little deck around it, but jacuzzis are great. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video on 20 ideas to perk up your patio. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.